láti 1950, 60, 70, 80, 90, 2000, 2010. Ìran bí mẹ́jọ ti ṣègbé sínú Nàìjíríà. Wọ́n kú tọpọlọtọpọlọ, wọ́n kú tòkótògó. They could not give their hand. No human, some people are not the same. Don't say everybody is the same. Ṣé mo wá àwọn ọ̀rọ̀ rádaràda yẹn táwọn kan máa ń sọ kiri. Ẹnìkan orí kan ò jórí, orí ẹ̀fọ́ ló tẹ́ gbé sórí. Níjọ́ t'Awólọ́wọ̀ ti lọ, replacement ẹ̀dà. Níjọ́ tí Awólọ́wọ̀ ti lọ, where is the replacement of Awólọ́wọ̀? Mọ̀ pé àwọn kan wà láàrin tó jẹ́ àkàndá èèyàn. Tó máa fi lè lọ, ẹ lè mọ̀ rí irú ẹ̀ mọ́ in the next 1,000 years. Èyí tẹ́ ẹ̀ mọ̀ tẹ́ ń ṣe yìí. Táyé ń ṣe. Níjọ́ t'Akíntọ́lá ti lọ, replacement ẹ̀dà. Orí òjò orí. You're not more Yoruba than me. Oh, some people are more Yoruba than you. Níjọ́ tí Bọ́lá Ìgè ti lọ, replacement ẹ̀dà. Replacement Bọ́lá Ìgè dà, ẹ lọ fà jáde. Akérédolú ti lọ bí 2-3 years ago, replacement Akérédolú dà nílẹ̀ Yorùbá. Ẹ lè mọ́ láìkì ìyàwó rẹ̀, kẹ́ mọ́ láìkì ẹ̀bẹ̀ tí iṣẹ́ tó ṣe, replacement ẹ̀dà. Kó wà live ń sìn, ṣẹ̀wọ̀n yóò ti mọ fọ́n tá, meeting ló ti mọ lọ lórí ọ̀rọ̀ tax bill yẹn. Ó ń dà. Ẹ mọ̀ pé t'Olódùmarè bá fi àwọn èèkàn kan sáàrin yín, tó má fi lè lọ, ẹ lè bá mọ̀. Àwọn Júù ní kẹ́ lọ bí, jọ́ta Palestine ti lọ. Where is Palestine? Ṣé wọ́n ní replacement ẹ̀ mọ́ ní Israel? Kò sí. Kò sí. Torí ẹ̀lọ́wà kan fi dìde pẹ́ẹ̀ láàrin jẹ́ kẹ́ pa Tinubu. Pàtó bá wá kú tán, ẹwà mọ́ kọrin orò. Àmọ̀ pé máa yẹn, torí ìran tẹ́ jẹ́ nìyẹn, I'm sorry. Torí ìran tèmi náà ni. Pẹ̀ta burú. Aburú gan. Yorùbá burú. So Awólọ́wọ̀ orí achieve. MKO, wọn ò jẹ́ orí ṣe. Bọ́lá Ìgè, wọ́n pa tògótògó ní. But ní 2015, ordinary vice president lásán la fi kọ́kọ́ wọlé. For the first time. Ṣé rí, mo mọ̀ pé nǹkan lé Nàìjíríà lọ́wọ́lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀yin èèyàn mi. Mo mọ̀ pé nǹkan lé o, ṣùgbọ́n ẹ faradà ní o. This generation must suffer for the coming generation. Torí àwọn ọmọ yín lẹ fi ń ṣe o. Kẹ́ má bàa ṣe ẹrú àwọn ìran tí ò tó yín. Àìjẹ́bẹ́ iṣẹ́ lágó ṣe kú ní o, ẹ ṣiṣẹ́ fún wọn kú ní o. Táàsì yín, ẹ lè nígbà ẹ lè lọ sógun kẹ́ mọ́ kọ̀ǹká o, tó lọ́dẹ̀ lè pọ̀ láàrin yín o. You must suffer for the coming generation. You must. Gàrí lẹ máa mú, ẹ ní sùúrù. Control your taxes. Be able to control your education. Be able to build your railway, your hospitals. Owó tó wà ní tax, ó ju owó tó wà ní oil and gas lọ. Tax náà fi kọ́ Germany. Tax náà fi kọ́ Singapore. Tax náà fi kọ́ South Korea. Tax náà fi kọ́ Vietnam. Tax náà fi kọ́ Japan. Taxes náà fi kọ́ Finland. Taxes náà fi kọ́ Switzerland. Taxes náà fi kọ́ Austria. Taxes náà fi kọ́ United Kingdom.
United States.
Taxes náà fi kọ́ United States. Taxes ó ju owó gold àti diamond lọ. Ọlọ́run wá gbé èèyàn kan dìde sí yín láti yọ yín kúrò lóko ẹrú. Àwọn olórí pẹlẹbẹ bí orí àgbàlúmọ̀ kan, wọ́n kọ̀kọ́ kúkọ kiri. Ààrẹ is APC. Àmọ́rú conservative sáré jẹ́ kíkan. Ṣẹ́yìn lẹ bẹ̀rẹ̀ conservative ni. The Yoruba conservative movement is a political movement. All of us are politicians. I'm a politician. Awolowo was a politician. You must be a politician. A politician is equivalent to a war general because war is politics without bloodshed. With bloodshed, politics is war without bloodshed. A politician is a general. I'm a politician, a proud one. Julius Caesar was a politician. Brutus was a politician. Cicero was a politician. Who art thou to say you are not a politician? When they say politician, you must be proud. Ṣé mo pé ilẹ̀ Yorùbá láti bastardize into politician mi? Wọ́n ti ní politician, wọ́n talk. Ọ̀run àpáàdì náà ń lọ. Ìní náà, láìláìláìlá. Ọmọ mi á sọ fún parent, má fẹ́ politician o. Má fẹ́ politician, ẹ̀dẹ̀ kò bá àwọn ọmọ yín, àwọn ọmọ tó ẹgbẹ́ di first lady. Jẹ́ wọn ó di first lady. Nígbà tí ẹ ti ní kó má fẹ́ politician. Politician is the highest dignity you can have in any society. They are the ones that determines if you are going to go to war or not. Politicians me. It is politicians. Why do you think the former military generals in Nigeria, they quickly switched into politics? Danjuma, Babangida, Obasanjo, Buhari, Oyinlola, all of them, they switched. Mohammed Lawal, may you rest in peace, from Kwara State. May God raise another Mohammed Lawal for us. So, àwọn military understand pé kò sí yàtọ̀ láàrin politics àti war. They understand this fundamental tí mo ṣe ń pariwo yìí. Tẹ́ ẹ bá rẹ́ anybody tó bá ń sọ̀sọ̀kúsọ lágboolé nílẹ̀ Yorùbá, má lọ ṣe politician bóyá kò ṣe doctor. Politician ló máa determine ìpọ́nmọ́ yín máa gbowó oṣù bí ò gbowó oṣù. Ẹ lè lọ di professor, kán bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí kí ẹ tó di politician tí ò kàwé, kó dẹ̀ mọ́ sanwó oṣù fi yín, ebi á pa kí sàṣì yín lára. Politician is the most important thing. Politics. After politics, it is politics. Even war itself is politics. Liberal democracies, if you look at America, you look at Europe, kò sí ìran tó ja ogun tó àwọn people yẹn. Ẹ wo tí America ń ṣe lọ́wọ́ ní Syria. Ẹ wo tí wọ́n ń ṣe ní Ukraine. Tell you believe in liberalism. Look, liberals are the most violent set of people. Look at obedient movement. Talk about only liberals. They are violent, they are fascist, they are rude, they are wicked, they are radical, they are radicalized. They are very, very, there is no evil they cannot do. And they call themselves liberal. Liberals are wicked. I don't want to fight Donald Trump. She want liberal element ni. Yorùbá ní kíni yóò yé pé I'm a liberal. Tẹ́ bá ti rí liberal, as Maria born again lele. Oh, liberal ni mí. Liberal, ẹ mọ̀ pé liberal gan ló wicked jù. They are wicked. So, between 2015 and 2023, we achieved 4 things. First, we created Amotekun. It was during that time we were able to do it. If not, justification will never be Amotekun. Kí lè fẹ́ fi justify pé need Amotekun? What Awolowo has been crying for. Situation yẹn ló gbọ́ àwọn political leaders ló gbọ́ àwọn political leaders sí láyà tó fi lè lọ ṣe. Ṣérú Gbani Chinedu Gbadebo lẹ́ máa kí ló kan fún Àmọ̀tẹ́kùn, kí ló kan Chinedu pẹ̀lú Gbadebo pẹ̀lú Àmọ̀tẹ́kùn, kí ló kan ní sáǹsì yẹn pẹ̀lú Àmọ̀tẹ́kùn. For the first time, Intawolowo sunkún sí when President Bola Ahmed Tinubu was the governor of Lagos State, something happened. He said, Lagos State need independent grid there. Ó lọ bá Ọbásanjọ́, federal government, let me be able to build Lagos State. In fact, your 80%, 20% FAC from Lagos State. Tá a bá rówó san, tó ra fẹ́ ní independent power grid. So that Lagos State will have 24-hour electricity. So they had the deal. Ìgbà yẹn pẹ̀lú NEPA. Wọ́n ti gbàgbọ́ ṣé election wọ́n ti gbàgbọ́ orúkọ company yẹn. And he built it, the batches ni, floating power stations. Wípé o, owó Lagos State náà fi kọ́ o. So ẹ wá make sure pé iná tó bá generate ń bẹ̀, you are going to be using it to supply only Lagos State so that Lagos State will rapidly industrialize. Do you know what they did? Federal government did. Federal government said no problem. Nígbà tán dẹ̀ parí project yẹn tán, federal government started sending the entire electricity tí Lẹ́kọ̀ọ́ kan, wọ́n bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ní send díẹ̀ sí Abuja, sí national grid. Àwọn tó bá wà Lẹ́kọ̀ọ́, they can testify. That was how they destroyed Lagos from having 24-hour electricity between 1999 and 2007. Pastor mi ti ní kí n máa vote. Mi ò ń vote. Ajẹ́rìí ni mi ò ń vote. Ìyá máa jẹ yín. Ìyá á jẹ yín. Ẹ máa kẹ́nà ni. Nàìjíríà jàgàjàgà, àwọn kan máa fi ń pa music. Ẹ̀kàn wọn máa kọrin sá. Wọ́n máa fi ń tear gas. Mo sọ fún brother mi kan, mo lé mi ò ní bá wọn protest, mi ò lè gbá tear gas sójúmọ́. Láyé, mo ti mu tear gas rí. Èmi náà bá wọn ṣe, I'm not an activist. Èmi ò ń ṣe activist. Don't say, oh, hey, can you come by? I'm not an activist. I'm a Yoruba nationalist conservative.
I think the company you wanted to remember was Enron. Tinubu fẹ́.
Enron.
Yes.
Yes. Enron ni. Tinubu dẹ̀ rí. Wọ́n sabotage bàbá yẹn. He did not talk. He went to action. Waited for good 20 years. How many of you ló ní sùúrù 20 years? Ẹ ti ní ẹja dáná sun, ẹja ká dàrú. 20 years. Gbogbo ohun tí Jákàndé ò lè ṣe. Gbogbo ohun t'Awólọ́wọ̀ ò rí ṣe. Gbogbo ohun tóun náà ò lè rí ṣe. Because àwọn kan ti make sure pé ìran Yorùbá ò ní gbérí using federal power. Federal might. He had to go into political alliance with people he would never naturally go into political alliance with. Ojú wa náà dẹ̀ rí mọ̀ bó, wọ́n pa ṣékè sáwọn yẹn lára. I'm not going to lie. But we were able to get railway. We were able to, tó bá gbé sí ni, wọn ò ní jẹ́ kí railway at electricity, wọ́n máa sabotage. Because before you amend the constitution yẹn gbọ́dọ̀ gba all the 36 states. Ó gbọ́dọ̀ gbà kọjá. So fortunately for us, electricity, railways, prison, anti-dogmas Àmọ̀tẹ́kùn, even state police, just for state, you cannot grow there. Àti ní gbogbo yẹn ṣe. Torí ẹ̀ tẹ́lẹ̀ bá pariwo restructuring wo lẹ tún fẹ́ lẹ́yìn yẹn. Ẹ tún wọ́n tó kù ní ọgbọ́n ò la máa dá. Olódùmarè dé wà pẹ̀lú Yorùbá. Àwọn military junta yẹn wọ́n gbàgbé àti fi VAT sórí exclusive list. Ṣé àwọn tẹ́lẹ̀ bá fẹ́ jalè, ó máa gbàgbé àwọn nǹkan kankan, kò ní jalè yẹn tán, ó máa bí crime scene ni. So they forgot two things. VAT, mi ní dárúkọ kẹta, because I know they are listening to me. VAT àti lotto. It was during that time Baba Jebu, tí àwọn Baba Adébútú Kensington, tí owó lotto bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ní wọlé sí Nigeria, and state government started setting up. Àwọn làwọn máa control the gaming and lottery business. Ṣé bẹ́ẹ̀ sọ pé Sharia ní ilẹ̀ ń ṣe north? Ẹni pé tó bá ń ta tẹ́tẹ́ yóò lọ́rùn àpáàdì, kò ní lọ́wọ́ àjẹ́ náà, kò sí wàhálà. Nílẹ̀ Yorùbá, àwa máa ṣe lotto. Brothers and sisters, comrades, do you know it was that kò ń ṣe owó kòkó nìkan l'Awólọ́wọ̀ fi fund the free education, free healthcare. Owó lotto wà ńbẹ̀ o. There was a Western Lottery Program board during the Western region. Because it was under the Western region, ní lotto wà. The gaming business. And Awólọ́wọ̀ used the proceeds. Only ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ àwọn bàbá wa fi lọ sí free education, lọ sí school. Owó tán rí ń bẹ̀, wọn ò kó lọ sí Àbújá ń gbà yẹn, wọn ò kó lọ sí káfẹ́fẹ́ FCC, kan wá pín fún yín bí handout. Ní 2005, nígbà tí many Yoruba, torí Yoruba ló ń control sector yẹn, we are the one controlling the gaming business. Adébútú, Baba Jebu, Akin Alabi, Tatunino, this man, Tokuni, this former senator, Buruji Kashamu. They control, there is a multi-billion, Hong Kong, Macau, Las Vegas, Monaco, all these rich super countries. Owó lotto, owó gaming ni wọ́n fi sustain economy wọn ò lépo. Because for you to build those service economy, you need to have some brain capacity and brain power. Ọlọ́run dẹ̀ fún Yorùbá. But in 2005, ṣẹ́rí ọ̀rọ̀ tí mò ń sọ topic kò ní ẹ mọ join ẹ̀ mọ́ra wọn o. In 2005, in tí ò sí lórí exclusive list, Ọbásanjọ́ lọ gbé lọ sí exclusive list. Ó lọ lo power. Ó lọ gbé kíni lotto yẹn. Gbà lọ́wọ́ àwọn state, ó gbé sọ́ndà Abuja. I don't want to start talking about that man. In tó ṣe fúnra Yorùbá. But fortunately, the same Tinubu ló gbé Èkó, náà gbé federal government lọ sí court. Èkìtì náà join gbà yẹn. Kí ni orí concurrent list ló wà, residual list ló wà. If you don't have good politicians, ìyà máa jẹ yín. Ìyà máa jẹ wá, torí èmi náà wà ńbẹ̀. Your progress, your prosperity, your survival in Nigeria determines of the caliber of the political elite. Then, mo dẹ̀ ti sọ, the worst of the worst nílẹ̀ Yorùbá is better than them. They are theirs. Don't ever join them. Pé yìí àlùtàn continua Victoria Sata wọ́n máa fún yín níbọn ní kókó sí ẹ̀ àwọn àwọn pàtẹ́wọ́ fáwọn ọlọ́pàá ni. Torí àwọn àgbọ́n. Kẹ́ẹ̀dẹ̀ wẹ́yẹ́tẹ́ tẹ́ bọ́lá búrò ẹ kìlọ̀ fún wọn kán mọ́ join Sowore in any useless protest. Báwa bá fẹ́ protest, a máa protest fún regional system of government. Confederacy, èmi máa lead the protest yẹn. Àwọn protest yẹn free dele faroti ni ó máa jẹ̀wà. Yẹ kó máa jẹ̀wà ọmọ tí ò lẹ́tẹ̀rẹ̀ jẹ́ jẹ́wà fún bú àgbàlagbà. No. Mi ò ní join àwọn protest yẹn. Cause kí ló kàn mí pẹ̀lú free dele faroti, kí ló kàn mí bẹ́ẹ̀. Onípẹ́ ní ẹnìkan jalè. Wọ́n dẹ̀ gbé lọ court. Confidence owó dollar video evidence tó tán fi dá olè. Wàdẹ̀ máa lọ lé. Àbí? Fortunately for us, 2 weeks ago, after close to 16 to 17 years, tí wọ́n ti ń fa case yẹn bọ̀ from lower court, magistrate, high court, appeal court to Supreme Court. Supreme Court ti dá ẹjọ́ pé state government is in charge of that lotto. People, àwọn èèyàn tí mọ VAT lẹ ṣe ń pariwo sí tẹ́ ẹ̀ fura. pé Ọlọ́run ti gba ẹ̀tọ́ yín, ó ti ṣe rí Àbújá, ibẹ̀ náà ti ń ba ayé Yorùbá jẹ́. Anything tán bá ti gbé sọ́ndà Àbújá tí Yorùbá ò ní opportunity láti ṣe ètò nǹkan wọn, ayé Yorùbá máa ń bàjẹ́ ń bẹ̀ ni, from security to education to infrastructure. Torí federal capital Àbújá kọ́ ló develop ilẹ̀ Yorùbá, region ní Yorùbá ló develop ilẹ̀ Yorùbá. You need to understand this reality. Ìran Yorùbá yìí ṣe ìran alágbe tí ó lọ máa dúró de federal government kan tó take care polio àbí malaria. Ìran tí wọ́n ń ṣe ìran alágbe, àwọn ìran alágbe wọ́n mọ́ra wọn. That was what Awolowo built. Awolowo built us to be agricultural independent, intellectually independent. He wanted to build a totally independent and self-sufficient Yoruba land in Nigeria. Wọ́n jẹ́ kó rí ṣe. Torí àwọn ọ̀tá wa pọ̀. Ẹ̀rí táwọn oníkọ́ àwọn Lákúráwá people náà. We cannot build Lagos àwọn wèrè. Cannot. That's why mi ò tiẹ̀ engage wọn. Ajẹ̀gbodò ni wọ́n tó ń wẹ́nu kúnra ṣàǹgbé leprous. Adẹ́tẹ̀ ni kò lè fún wàrà, ó lè dá wàrà nù. Torí ẹ̀ mo fi ń sọ fún àwọn tó ń pariwo kiri. And I also want to say this before I round up. So, Lotto, VAT, electricity, railways, we just need to lobby and ensure that Amotekun can carry arms. So the fundamentals of restructuring, the fundamentals, the devolution of power we talk about, is literally done. There are regional development commissions. Hopefully, we hope the regions itself are going to control those regional development commissions, because we don't want a federal government to control those boards. We are hopeful, and our fingers are crossed. But let me tell you something. Inti àwọn baba ńlá wa Operation Wet here, wọn ò rí ṣe. June 12, wọn ò rí ṣe. Kẹ́lọ́ ṣe if I remember wo omi jábọ́ lójú mi. Anyway, many of us, we did Aluta in school, so we know all the songs. Ashaluta, I did SUG. Omi jábọ́, water come off, omi ò jábọ́ lójú yín mọ́ sìn. Okay, you ask for what you want. You are not a minority in Nigeria. Awolowo liberated Yoruba land within 8 years. Within 8 years, gbogbo ń tẹ́ ń jẹ, Cocoa House, gbogbo foundation tẹ́ ní yẹn sìn. Awolowo ló ṣe. Gbogbo tí Lagos State ń benefit, Awolowo ló ṣe. Gbogbo tó Ogun State benefit, Awolowo ló ṣe. Gbogbo tó Ọ̀yọ́ State benefit, Awolowo ló ṣe. Ẹ lọ wo Awolowo, Ogun, Ọ̀yọ́, and Lagos State. Those three places, unfortunately for Eastern Yoruba land, even though ibẹ̀ gangan làwọn radical voice wà, Olódùmarè ó rántí yín sí rere o. Olódùmarè máa rántí yín sí rere o. Àwọn tó spill ẹ̀jẹ̀ wọn láti form ẹgbẹ́ ọmọ Odùduwà. Awólọ́wọ̀ wọn ò jẹ́ kó bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí lọ develop bẹ̀yẹn náà kán tó destroy bàbá. Because I have to tell you the truth. Àwọn tó gbógun ti Awólọ́wọ̀, Èkó, Ọ̀yọ́, àwọn Adélabú, àti Ògùn náà ti wá, àwọn Benson. Awólọ́wọ̀ ló dẹ̀ tún bẹ̀yẹn ṣe jù. But àwọn tó yẹ kí wọ́n lè kún torí Awólọ́wọ̀, Èkìtì, Oǹdó, part of Ọ̀ṣun, àwọn Ìjẹ̀ṣà. Awólọ́wọ̀ ò ráyè tún bẹ̀yẹn ṣe dáadáa, káwọn náà ní footprint. But mo mọ̀ pé Olódùmarè yóò rántí wọn sí rere. And hopefully this is going to be the time we use this opportunity That's why I said we must engage in destructive criticism. We need to be constructive. We need to be assertive. We need to be aggressive. But you cannot destroy your political elite. Torí pé Chinedu kan, wèrè kan wá láti kan, tó wá láti ibi tẹ́ pé wọ́n ti ń na ìyá àti bàbá ẹ̀jọ Monday in shit at home. Àwọn sọ pé kẹ́ ẹ ṣe ẹjẹ́ àjọ ò lè join wọn. Can't join them. So the political elite, irú Mushin chairman yẹn, you applaud him. Well, can't run when you know that you thank you very much, sir. We appreciate what you did. Emma, appreciate you when you're banyẹ. They will be happy. Torí pé àwọn people yẹn rí pé àwọn ní backing. Tẹ́lẹ̀ wọn ò ní lè ṣe. Torí àwọn leftists Yorùbá, àwọn ni wọ́n kọ́kọ́ bọ́ta lórí Arise TV. The Mushin chairman should be sanctioned. He's a terrorist. Irú kò lè ṣe máa ń sìn. Torí pé èpè tó máa gbà, àwọn ọmọ ẹ̀ lá máa sọ fún pé dáàdì wọ́n máa ṣépè fún yín lórí Twitter lójoojúmọ́. Ẹ má dá sọ̀rọ̀ yẹn mọ́ o. Ẹ má dá sọ̀rọ̀ yẹn mọ́ dáàdì ẹ má sọ tẹ́ sọ yẹn mọ́ ń ta o. Ẹ̀rù máa ń bà wá, wọ́n máa nà wá lórí street. Because we are now politically mature. Tẹ́lẹ̀tẹ́lẹ̀ Yorùbá ò wà politically mature. 2023 yẹn la wà wind from our mother's milk. And Olódùmarè ló ràn rú àwa ìlọ́wọ́. Torí ẹ̀ ló fi ń dùn mí, màá tuntun sọ. Ẹ̀yin tẹ́ ẹ pè wá ní olè. Ẹ̀yin tẹ́ ń ba orúkọ TYF jẹ́. And many leaders, many of us, tẹ́ ẹ bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ní ṣépè fún wa, tẹ́ ń ba orúkọ wa jẹ́. Ẹ̀yin náà wá bọ́ta pé conservative ìdájọ́ Ọlọ́run ó rántí yín, Olódùmarè ó rántí yín o. Fún gbogbo ìwà ìkà tẹ́ wù sí wa. Ṣé mo ṣe ń ṣe ayé lẹ ṣe yẹn? Ẹbẹ́ fún làbàtà, ẹyọ bẹ́ tí. Ààrẹ ti máa ń, no, I'm not like that. Èmi ò ń ṣe eré èèyàn báyìí náà. No. Because many of us, la mọ̀ tá a sọnù. We lost a lot of things, physically and spiritually, because of this. Ṣé àwọn tó fẹ́ já ilẹ̀ yín gbà, ṣé ẹ rò pé wọ́n ní ṣàṣìyín ni? Ẹ rò pé wọ́n ní attack wa ní spiritually and physically? Àwọn tó fẹ́ já ilẹ̀ yín gbà, tó fẹ́ gba ilẹ̀ yín, ṣé ẹ rò pé wọ́n jókòó lásán ni? Wọ́n ò jókòó lásán. They will do everything possible láti bá yín kanlẹ̀. Ẹ wá ẹgbẹ́ ẹjẹ́ conservative. Bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí kọ́nsákìn. Kí ló ń jẹ́ bẹ́ẹ̀? Ṣé ọmọ tó ń jẹ́ bẹ́ẹ̀ ni? And this is not Yoruba nation agitation, no. It's a different thing entirely. It's a different thing entirely. We want to play the kind of politics Arewa, Igbo, and Ijaw people are playing. And we are going to be developing our homeland. We don't want a situation to jẹ́ pé ẹ máa mú Awólọ́wọ̀ ẹ wá lọ tì mọ́lé. Torí làwọn kan fi lọ ń gbé placard kí military take over. Ní báyìí ṣe nàdẹ́kò, á da ọgbọ̀n ẹ̀rú ni. Má da ọgbọ̀n ẹ̀rú ni, no. Àwọn ìran tó ṣe nàdẹ́kò yẹn, wọ́n ti ṣe dànù. Easy, we go scatter things. Torí wọn ò fi orí Yorùbá, wọn ò fi gbá parọ́. Yoruba leaders, how many times ni ọmọ Yorùbá one president tá ń pa Hausa, tá ń pa Fulani? We don't do it. When the Igbos were in power, they killed Akintola. They killed Akintola. They killed Akintola. When Arewa was in power, they killed MKO. They killed Kudirat Abiola. When was the last time Yoruba people, a Yoruba leader, killed Igbo leaders and killed Hausa Fulani leaders? We never did it in the history of Nigeria. Why are they doing it to us? Why? That's why many of them, they felt, we are going to destroy Tinubu. Nígbà tí President Iran kú, you saw the obedient movement saying they are praying for the same thing for Nigeria. If you see the obedient movement, they stayed away from Arewa, from any agenda in Arewa land. They don't want to go say in Middle Belt, but they are bringing war into Yoruba land and trying to take control of a space. You also need to destroy the value system. And what's our value system, our culture, our heritage? White and gbé eégún bọ̀ sílẹ̀ eégún Igbo, eégún Ìṣẹ̀ǹbáyé, white and gbé wá sílẹ̀ Yorùbá. They will destroy the value system. Torí ẹ̀ ni ìwọ torí ẹ bá pé you cannot be a Yoruba conservative and be join them to do Pan-Africanism. Kí ló kàn tiẹ̀ pẹ̀lú Pan-Africanism? Kí ló kàn tiẹ̀ ń bẹ̀? Torí ẹ̀ nígbà tí àwọn èrè kan sọ, Kẹ́mi Badenoch, ó bú Nàìjíríà. Torí pé ó jẹ́ Yorùbá, ìyẹn ti tó ẹ. Ṣé tí Kẹ́mi Badenoch bá jẹ́ Igbo, ṣòro pé àwọn Igbo máa join yín láti bú ṣá? Ẹ̀yin tẹ́ pé kẹ́ ronú yín ṣá? If Kẹ́mi Badenoch was Igbo, do you think Igbo leaders would not have found a way to go and greet her? Wọ́n ti lọ́bì láti dọ́dọ̀ ẹ̀, wọ́n dọ́dọ̀ ẹ̀. Pẹ̀kẹ́ yín, ìgbéraga rádaràda, ìgbéraga orí asán. If that woman becomes the prime minister, she will become the first Yoruba person to ever lead a nuclear superpower on the surface of the earth. Ó kàn jẹ́ ọjọ́ kan péré ló fi jẹ́ prime minister yẹn. Orúkọ rẹ̀ ò lè parẹ́ mọ́ nínú ìwé ìtàn. Ara tí àwọn in tó fún àwọn ọmọ Jew Israelis tó fún wọn ní agenda, tó fún wọn ní leverage yẹn ní West. Because there was one Jewish prime minister, orúkọ ẹ̀ jẹ́ Benjamin Disraeli, who was a former prime minister of the United Kingdom. In fact, kan tó lè jẹ́ kó jẹ́ prime minister, ó convert sí Anglican. Ó denounce Jewish religion ẹ̀ kó tó lè di prime minister England. Rishi Sunak kó tó di prime minister England, ó máa ń bú European, máa bú India, máa bú gbogbo ẹ̀. Nígbà tí òkú gbé ara ẹ̀ di prime minister, kí ló ṣe? He brought in the highest number of Indian immigrants in the history of England for the past 30 years. Ẹ̀yin tẹ́ ẹ̀ mọ̀ politics. Tí ẹ̀ mọ̀ politics. Ẹ wá lọ ń join Igbo láti mọ play agenda pé ẹ̀yin náà fẹ́ destroy Kẹ́mi Badenoch. Enjoy Hausa Fulani. Ṣé Hausa Fulani máa bá yín join can destroy Fulani Mali? Torí pé sọ̀ntẹ́ like. Fulani orí Fulani pé náà. Ìgbà tí Niger president tán ṣe kú dìtà tán ṣe kú ní Niger. TECOWAS ní àwọn máa kó Ghana ló máa fi 10,000 sójà sílẹ̀. Togo ló máa fi 50,000 sójà sílẹ̀. Nigeria, àwọn dẹ̀ máa gbówó sílẹ̀. Àwọn Western world náà láwọn máa gbówó sílẹ̀. Going to Niger and restore democracy. Arewa. El-Rufai said an attack against Niger Republic is an attack against northern Nigeria. Pápápá ni Tinubu Sambe. Wọ́n pariwo Tinubu, don't go to that place. Don't go to Niger to go and fight. It's common sense. Tó bá jẹ́ yìí ni, no. I don't care. Yoruba Benin Republic àti Togo. Àwọn yẹn tí wọ́n ń ṣọmọ ìyá mi. Àwọn Igbo tí wọ́n Nàìjíríà lọ́mọ ìyá mi. Bí àwọn ti mọ̀ pé wọ́n ti gba Sátidé lọ́wọ́ yín, wọ́n ti fi Sunday lé yín lọ́wọ́. Wọ́n ti fi orí ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ ọmọ Yorùbá, wọ́n ti fi gbá pààrọ̀. Wọ́n ti gba gold lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀, wọ́n ti fi òkúta, wọ́n ti fi lé lọ́wọ́. Politicians are the new kings. Ignore gbogbo tí Ọọ̀ni of Ifẹ̀ bá ń ṣe. Ignore gbogbo àwọn yẹn. Focus on your politicians. The keys of power and death is in their hands. Ẹ má fira yín wé United Kingdom. The head of government ní United Kingdom, it is the British monarchy. Black, brown, green can become the Prime Minister of England. He does not have any power. The power is in the hands of the monarchy. There is no monarchy in Nigeria. The only shield you have is your political leaders. An Igbo man cannot love Yoruba land more than a Yoruba person. A Fulani man cannot love Yoruba land more than a Fulani person. Ẹ mọ́ parun. Fight with everything in your life. Be ready to lose friends. Be ready to lose families. Be ready to lose anything to protect your land. There is no sorrow. There is no sorrow. There is no sorrow that can triumph any sorrow for people without their ancestral home. Go and ask the Jews when they were they were 1,500 years. When they were landless and stateless. Go and ask them. And àwọn ọ̀ràn kan dẹ̀ wà, go and ask the Circassians when the Russians exterminated them from their homeland. Wọ́n sì wà láyé. Many of them are refugees now in Turkey. They are refugees now in many places in the Middle East. They were literally taken out of their land. You can joke, look, anybody who comes to your place and say, we develop Lagos, we build Lagos, we will chase out of your land. And we just talk. It's not your friend. They are your eternal enemies. And don't say, that is why I said, ẹ jẹ́ ká lọ gba Yorùbá nation sí. Wọ́n tì yín ni. Ṣé rí tẹ́ bá lọ gba Yorùbá nation? Lè gba Yorùbá nation tẹ́ ẹ bá jagun. There's some things I want to tell you. Anybody that tells you, pé, I'm a United Nation. Ṣé rí òótọ́ ọ̀rọ̀ ó dàbí ìsọkúsọ. Àtàwọn Yorùbá tó believe nínú outright separation. Àwọn tá believe nínú federalism, regionalism. Àti àwọn tẹ́ pé àwọn èèyàn bíi Délé Fárótìmí, àwọn Akin, àwọn Ìfẹ́sàlà Kwalamala, àwọn Akin spare part. Àwọn yẹn, everybody ilẹ̀ Yorùbá ló pawápọ̀. Ṣé rí tí wàhálà bá ṣẹlẹ̀ nílẹ̀ Yorùbá, everybody ló máa jẹ mú gàrí ẹ̀. Everybody ló máa jẹ yá ẹ̀. If you, okay, ṣé àmọ̀ pé gbogbo seaport, táwọn Igbo ń pariwo, oh, we need seaport. Do you know they were controlling, Igbos were controlling 2 regions in the First Republic? Do you know they were in charge? They were the head of government in Lagos, Azike. Do you know that 90% of the oil and gas of Nigeria was in the hands of the Igbos in the First Republic? The whole of Port Harcourt was already Igboized. The whole of Bonny was already Igboized. Opobo was gone. What is Jordano? Just because of lack of thinking, strategic thinking, they became landlocked. They became landlocked. Some groups are in Nigeria. They are ready to sell their 5 states. They are ready to sell it for Banjo and say, just give us Lagos. And they will go and recruit in the Nigerian army for free and fight you. And they will negotiate. But once we win this war, we are going to give Lagos to the Igbos. It is war. And according to international law, Any land you lose in war is no longer yours. That's why politics is also very important. Political power. Until Bali achieve through war, you can achieve it through politics. Lord Lugard took Yorubas of Kogi and Kwara from the main Yoruba land politically. Azikwe took Wari, which is Yoruba land, from Yoruba people when he threw federal power in 1963. The CE àti ìbọnú wàhálà méjèèjì. The only thing that they say was that God was with us. They took that nonsense federal capital territory out of our territory because that was what they were using to infiltrate us and fight us. The sea, I can't find no sunny. Kwara is Yoruba land. Okun land is Yoruba land. Wari is Yoruba land. Yes, kiniko. But politics, ìbọn kọ́ ni wọ́n fi separate wa. Ṣé ìbọn ni wọ́n fi gba Wari lọ́wọ́ Yorùbá ni? Wari was part of larger Yoruba land in Western region now, First Republic. Politics ni àwọn Igbo ṣe tán fi gba Wari lọ́wọ́ yín. Politics ni Lugard ṣe tán fi kó Yorùbá Kogi àti Kwara kúrò ní Western region. It was politics. Politics ni Nigeria Narewa ń play tó fi ń keep Kwara and Kogi in the northern region. Those places are not north. Politics ni, it is political power. Politics náà fi ń kọ́ náà fi yọ Wari kúrò ìṣẹ̀kiri lára Yorùbá. Politics náà fi yọ Àkókò Ẹ̀dó kúrò lára ilẹ̀ Yorùbá. Politics ni. Politics làwọn Igbo fẹ́ fi gba Èkó lọ́wọ́ yín. Wọ́n fi wọ́n lo ogun through Ojukwu, wọn ò rí ṣe. Wọ́n ti padà sí their most important power, which is propaganda and politics. Torí ẹ̀ náà fi migrate 500,000 voters láti gba ilẹ̀ yín lọ́wọ́ yín. Ṣé politics is the new war zone. Àwọn olóṣèlú dẹ̀ mọ̀, torí ẹ̀ ló láwọn olóṣèlú fi láwọn tọ́ọ̀gì aláyà fẹ̀fẹ̀fẹ̀. Torí ẹ̀ lẹ́fi gbọ́dọ̀ find a way that you might intertwine your own survival as a people pẹ̀lú the political agenda of your political elite. Awólọ́wọ̀ ò padà wá mọ́ o. Akíntọ́lá ò padà wá mọ́ o. A máa manage àwọn tó wà ń bẹ̀ ni. Ṣé gbọ́? Ẹ̀yin tẹ́ bá ń wá Awólọ́wọ̀ ẹ lọ ọ̀run kẹ́ tó rí o. Ẹ máa tanra yín. Awólọ́wọ̀ is not coming back anymore. Ó ti kọ̀wé lẹ̀ fún yín kẹ́ follow. Akintola is not coming back anymore. MKO is not coming back anymore. Bola Ige is not coming back anymore. Níjọ́ tí Tinubu bá lọ ẹ̀wọ̀ ẹkún ẹ̀ ní rí. Ó lè ní ọkọ̀wé Èkó jẹ́. Ó lè ní òun ló fa gbogbo nonsense kìíní tẹ́ bá ń wá perfect leader ẹ̀ dọ̀rùn o. Ṣẹ̀gbọ́n ẹ máa dí ọ̀run kẹ́ tó rí perfect leader. Torí kò sí perfect leadership kankan bí kan ṣé Trump perfect ni. Trump tó jẹ́ pé tó bá ti marry báyìí láàrin 3 years ó ti léyàwó lọ. Ìyàwó bíi 4-5 ló ti ní ọmọ bíi 12 ó kàn bímọ kiri ni. Gangster ni. But ó wúlò fún white agenda l'Amẹ́ríkà. Ẹ̀yin ò ń lo nǹkan pé you don't need perfect people. Ṣé ní ilé ṣiṣẹ́ ta fẹ́ kó ṣe? Ṣó máa fún wa ní federalism? Okay, àti rí o switch ní ẹ defender ni. Look at the entire South governors. Àwọn wà lẹ́yìn Tinubu for the tax reform bill. Ṣé Southwest governors ti jáde? Ṣé ibẹ̀ ìgbésọkúsọ tí Mákindé ń sọ? Ẹ̀rẹ̀ ní òsì wàhálà wà. Wàhálà wà. Torí àwọn èèyàn dẹ̀rẹ̀dẹ̀ ti pọ̀ láàrin ilẹ̀ Yorùbá. Àwọn tí ò ní business in the socio-political, socio-cultural, and the political class. Àwọn náà lọ join rẹ̀. And mo dẹ̀ ti observe trend yẹn for a long time. Ẹ̀yin tó pẹ́ believe pé ní PhD, barrister, you are lawyers, you are this. Ẹ wá join Think Yoruba First, join. Ẹ wá join Afẹ́nifẹ́re, join. Arrogance ni, kò sí kókó kàn yín. But àwọn tẹ́ ń wò bí innocence, àwọn náà join. And nature abhors vacuum. Àwọn yẹn ló wá ní agbára lọ́wọ́ tó wá ń báyé Yorùbá jẹ́. Ní 2014 National Confab, gbogbo ìran ní Nàìjíríà ló lọ gba additional states. Náà lọ try láti expand the territory wọn. Àwọn Yorùbá elders, mo respect àwọn bàbá tó lọ o. Mo respect wọn o. Rádaràdá náà lọ bèrè lọ. They did not ask for how we are going to get back Warri. They did not ask for how we are going to get back the Yorubas of Kogi or finding a political solution to Kwara, Ijebu State, Ibadan State. They even want to ní pé Southeast tí ò ní population tó wá, tí ò ní resources tó wá, tí ò ní landmass tó wá, wọ́n tún wá náà máa ní equal state pẹ̀lú Southwest. Àwọn Yorùbá leaders kan lè lọ gbà. Wọ́n àgbàtà ìṣe implement confab ọlọ́run ló ní pé kí wọ́n implement confab report òṣì yẹn. Nínú confab report yẹn náà ti ní pé ọmọ Igbo tó bá bí sílẹ̀ Yorùbá, ọmọ Fúlàní tó bá bí sílẹ̀ Yorùbá indigene ni. Àwọn kan dẹ̀ lọ gbà, wọ́n dẹ̀ lọ represent Yorùbá. A ti sùn ti pẹ́, ọlọ́run ló yọ wá. So political power, political hijack, only the most potent weapon of the Igbos in the taking over of Yoruba land. Ṣebí Fúlàní ayọ̀ bọ́ sí yín, ẹjọ́ mọ́ jà ní gangan. Ẹ mọ̀ pọ̀rọ̀ Ìlọrin wà ń bẹ̀, ẹ máa try. Ẹ mọ̀, you can fight that. But àwọn tó jẹ́ pé strategy burúkú ni wọ́n ń lò, wọ́n dẹ̀ ń decimate yín. Wọ́n dẹ̀ ń decimate yín for more than 80 years. Náà ti wà ní ìwà burúkú yìí. Wọ́n gba Warri lọ́wọ́ yín, wọ́n kọ́ yín Benin, wọ́n kọ́ yín ẹ̀sìn yín. So you have to be very, very careful. You have to be very, very careful. So that all they understand the situation of things Tabarawa. Or for Motini Moverando be a meta, but finally, Chinedu Gbadebo simplifies conquest of the Yoruba land. And I'm going to tell you why. His mother is Igbo. Let's say that's even not a problem. He is married to a daughter of a Biafran warlord. So the family is a Biafran family. So do you think the Core North is going to accept that rubbish? And this is somebody that says Lagos State is not part of Yoruba land. Ó wá ń lo ọmọ Èkó pàtàkì àwọn wèrè kan àwọn wèrè olórí burúkú kan náà kóra wọn jọ àwọn olóṣì. Daft people. I'm not a Pan-Africanist, I'm a Pan-Yorubanist. Conservatives are federalists. Even though we have different spectrum. And don't confuse Yoruba self-determination with Yoruba conservative movement. They are different things entirely. You want to know with self-determination of first more join conservative movements. Lord self-determination a lot of. And it is not where we are going, we are doing self-aggrandizement. Be ready to step on toes. And you must be intellectually fortified. And you must be ready to spend your money. You will spend your money, you will spend your time, you are going to spend your energy. If you are not ready to do any of those things, leave this struggle. Leave it. And stop identifying with what you don't believe in. If you are too Christian, they are abusing Christianity today, leave us. Don't give a damn about you. I'm not going to pander to your emotions. If you believe you are too Muslim, where Islam ni, leave the struggle. Because nígbà tí wọ́n pa MKO, àwọn arẹwà tó pa MKO, wọn ò sọ pé ọmọ ìyá àwọn ní Muslim Islam ni wọ́n pa. Àwọn Ìgbò tó pa Akíntọ́lá, wọn ò sọ pé ọmọ ìyá àwọn ní Christianity ni wọ́n pa. The most constant thing is Diabo Yoruba. So I'm not somebody like me, see why we don't make any apologies. That's why we are here today. It's through pain, sweat, blood. We paid our dues. We flew over heaven and earth, over mountains, over rivers, to be here. Arikani Baba Shegun, Baba Regun. Because I've seen a lot of funny people on my DM, different DMs. In the next 50 years, 90% of people listening to me today, or maybe in the next 50 years, 60% of people listening today, many of you would have gone back to join your ancestors. Anytime. We don't have time. So we don't have time for Iregbe. Anytime for Iregbe. Because iṣẹ́ tó yẹ ká ti ṣe níbi 30 years ago, láṣẹ bẹ̀rẹ̀ láti bí 3-4 years. And they need láti catch up. So that the coming generation will be able to be, while they were fortified, láti jà. Because ìjà ń bọ̀. So we don't have time. We don't have time. You don't need to like me. Stay away. Leave us to what we're doing. We just want to ensure our race survives. We want Yoruba land to be ruled by Yoruba people. We want Yoruba land to survive. That is what we want. That is what we are for. So, ẹ lọ ṣe ń tẹ́ bá fẹ́ ṣe, ẹ lọ tẹ́gbẹ́ tí bá fẹ́ dá sílẹ̀, ẹ lọ dá sílẹ̀. Ẹ ṣá ara fi wá sẹ́gbẹ̀ẹ́, ẹ má pè wá sẹ́ni tí tẹ́ bá ń ṣe. Ọlọ́run ràn yín lọ́wọ́ láti survive. Don't comment on my post. I don't need it. I don't need it. I don't need you to praise me. Àwọn ọ̀ràn tó máa praise me, they will come. Àwọn tó máa praise TYF and other people doing the right thing, they will come. So then ilẹ̀ ń wo ẹ̀rẹ̀ ń rò pé ayé yìí ló mọ̀, ayé yìí kọ́ ló mọ̀. Ayé kan tún wà lẹ́yìn ayé yìí. Ẹ̀yin lẹ ríran rí nǹkan kan ti yín. So Nigeria is a battle for the survival of the fittest. A person of kan fún yín lónìí o. I would have preferred ká ní irú àwọn El-Rufai tó dẹ̀ wà intellectually sound, tó jẹ́ Awoist, but wọ́n tough. Ó better ká nírú wọn. Ó better. Túkẹ́ láwọn dọ̀dọ̀ yọ. Àwọn fine boy. Wọ́n kàn máa ya picture. Wọ́n máa ṣẹ́jú pàràpàrà sí kámẹ́rà, wọ́n máa wẹ́yẹ. Nídìí irú àwọn yẹn, nídìí àwọn fàwọ́rájá. Wọ́n mọ jójó òṣìkiri. Because Nigeria is you need to be tough to survive in Nigeria. At waste 80, 70, 60 years to 70 years. At waste in Nigeria. Because they destroyed true federalism. It's a chance to get it back. This any Yoruba tó máa bá wọn ṣe opposition sí, ó ti ní mental problem. Ìyẹn sọ̀rọ̀ tax, state police, regional something. Táyé pé nínú 10 things, ẹ̀rí mẹ́fà gbà. ó ti tó yín. Ebi ń pa wá ní bó ti ẹ̀rí kan ẹnìkan wá sọ̀rọ̀ ní fídíìsì rísì tá à ń fi support Peter bí ni pé ebi ń pa wá, mo fẹ́ sọ̀rọ̀ níjọ́ yẹn pé àwọn ìran yìí sọ̀ lélẹ́yìí torí ebi ń pa ọ́ ó ta ogún rẹ. Ebi ń pa yín torí ebi, ẹ kún àwọn ọmọ tó wà, àwọn ọmọ tó ń bọ̀, ẹ kó wọn sínú ẹkún. Ẹ lè ru ọjọ́ iwájú yín, ẹ ta ilé tàkútà, ẹ nírántí wípé àdúgbò yìí tí mo wà èmi ni ọyìn chairman local government ibẹ̀, èmi ni chairman landlord ibẹ̀. Ilẹ̀ Yorùbá ni, Yorùbá mọ̀ ti di minority bí. Ẹ rí pé problem nìyẹn kò kan yín. Tó bá ti wá gbé tọ́kì fún yín ní December ẹ ṣẹ̀nu múrẹ́. Tó bá ti gbá wọn aláṣẹ́wó wọn tí ó rán dandan tó bá ti gbé fún yín ẹ ní lè sọ̀rọ̀. Ẹ wà lẹ́yìn ẹ rò pé ṣe ẹ lè mú jẹ. So politicians will do their best. All of us will pay attention to Yoruba land, our community. Who becomes councillors? Who becomes gate man? Tí ẹ bá fẹ́ ṣe gate man, ẹ laborer Yorùbá nílẹ̀ Yorùbá ló gbọ́dọ̀ jẹ́. You are a tribalist. Say yes, I'm a tribalist. You are a bigot. Yes, I'm a bigot. Ilẹ̀ Oòduà lélẹ̀ ilẹ̀ àwọn òrìṣà. Ilẹ̀ àwọn bàbá ńlá wa ni. This is the land of the gods. Ẹni tí wọ́n bá ń ṣe ẹ̀jẹ̀ Yorùbá ò lè lead wa ń bí. Báwọn náà sọ fún yín. So why? Ẹ mọ̀ pé if you don't have political power in your land, you are conquered. Igbos understand this. Wọ́n tàn yín ni. Wọ́n ṣe tàn ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ tó ta lé wọn lẹ́kọ̀ọ́ nìyẹn. Wọ́n tàn wọ́n ni. They are manipulative. Manipulation, deception is one of the tools of politics. Manipulation. Come on, parọ́. Come on, history lórí Wikipedia. They are not doing anything wrong. They are only playing politics. Come on, turn Yoruba Christians against Yoruba Muslims. Igbos are not doing anything wrong. They are doing politics. Ẹ̀yin ni kẹ́ jẹ́ kó rí ti yín pé káyìn náà mọ̀ bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣe dàrin wọn rú. Give them fire for fire. Too wrong, so and we need a unity. Yes, unity. If you want unity, you want peace, you achieve it through strength, through might, not through weakness. Nothing is achieved. Look, the weak and the humble in this life, you are going to eat dust. Share around Elon Musk, around Donald Trump, do man work. That is the pride of a white male. That is white. That is the real white people. And if I'm shape your more dog, nílùú tiyín lẹ tiyín, kan lè bá rí pé you are a good boy. Lórí burú, God. Ẹ má jẹ́ sọ̀sọ́kúsọ. Wọ́n ti castrate yín psychologically. Lagos is no man's land. Ẹ gbé ṣépè. Tó bá pẹ́ gbẹ̀yìn ló wà, ẹ fún backhand kẹ́yìn méjì jáde. Wọn ò ní sọmọ́. Gbogbo rádaràda 80 years ago yẹn, regeneration wa ló ti máa. They didn't allow us to vote. You won't vote. It's our own political oru. Ẹ lè dìbò. Ẹ ṣe máa dìbò. Ìbò báwo? Constitution kò sí wà lẹ́nu ìṣó ń bẹ̀. Ẹ lè ṣe police station. It's true. A lọ court. Ẹni ṣe lára TV. Àwa náà, a wà pariwo yín Twitter. Ẹni tó bá lè pariwo jù ní tú wèrè. Bẹ̀ nílẹ̀ wa yẹn, we are not going to move an inch. No inch. No inch. This is Yoruba conservative movement. Hardcore. Tó bá yẹ pé Ṣèyí Mákindé ló ń ṣe tí Yorùbá fẹ́. On promote Ṣàngó festival, cultural heritage. I need 24-hour electricity. I support here. Kìí ṣe pé APC from top to bottom. No. Ṣe top to bottom. Orí tiwa dẹ̀ máa pé tó bá ti di federal politics, ẹ̀yin ọmọ tiwa là á máa wà. international politics. Kẹ́mi Badenoch ó sọ̀sọ̀kúsọ orí yìí ni ò pé ẹ̀yin ọmọ tiwa là máa wà. Ẹ̀yin ọmọ tiwa là máa wà. Olódùmarè ó ràn wá lọ́wọ́ o. Àwọn politicians wa ní agbára wà lọ́wọ́ wọn báyìí lẹ́ẹ̀kan sí o. Tẹ́ bá ti rí ẹnìkan Ṣúkúmèrìjè Adébísí kìnìkan ẹ pariwo síta àfẹ́ o. Wọn ò ní fi ogun ẹ̀yìn jà wá o. Ó ti dójú ẹ o. Until tá fi wá make sure pé a conserve lẹ́wà wọ́n ti wọlé sí wa lára o. Wọ́n bẹ nínú majority different ẹgbẹ́ náà wà. Ẹ rò pé Yorùbá ni wọ́n ṣe Yorùbá o. Wọ́n dẹ̀ ń jórúkọ Yorùbá. Wọ́n ti wọlé sí wa lára o. 2023 tó ṣẹlẹ̀ 2023 ò gbọ́dọ̀ ṣẹlẹ̀ in the next 300 years o. Olódùmarè fẹ́ràn wa ní o. Àbábá lọ o. Àbábá. Gbogbo kí ló ń jẹ́ VAT kọ́ CAT ni. Tí ẹ lè mọ̀ pé wà láti tó wà VAT. Ẹ lè mọ̀ pé kankan ń bẹ ní lótò. Wọ́n di ẹrú Nàìjíríà ní for life. Ṣé Tinubu is a conservative? Ṣé Tinubu wà gbé microphone yóò àwọn gbádùn I'm a conservative? Ṣé Tinubu lè ṣe irú táwọn ṣe yìí náà? Yóò ṣe president Nàìjíríà ni. Èèyàn fight fún federalism ẹ̀rí tó ń ṣe ẹ̀rọ́wọ́ ẹ̀ ń destroy gbogbo àwọn forest kaba BDC kò sí tó ń já àbókí exchange mọ́ ó ti tán. Tinubu is too rich. Tí Tinubu ò bá ní owó lọ́wọ́ bó lọ ṣe fẹ́ fight àwọn Àtíkù. Ṣé ẹ rò pé politics èèbó náà fi ń sọ ni? Owó ni it is war. War is expensive. You need financial war chest. Ṣé owó tútù kọ́bọ̀ tẹ́tẹ́ ń kọ́bọ̀ yẹn lè tẹ́ ń dálẹ̀ rẹ̀ wọ́n fi ṣe politics ní Nàìjíríà ni ìyá máa jẹ́ ṣé kèsì ń lára? Ẹ ṣáà láìkí kí gbogbo ẹbí Yorùbá náà kí kó ṣìṣà pọ̀nlẹ̀ Yorùbá. Ẹ change ìrònú yín. Tinubu ló kún ní agbára lọ́nsìn ọmọ tiẹ̀ náà lè dìwà ń bẹ̀ lọ́la. Mọ́rọ̀ rẹ̀ pin. Mọ́rọ̀ ra yín pin. Ṣé Tinubu ló control gbogbo ẹ̀ ní? Ọmọ ẹ̀ náà lè control gbogbo ẹ̀. Ó bẹ́tà kí Tinubu control gbogbo ẹ̀. Ju kí Uchenna wá máa control mi kó wá máa control gbogbo ẹ̀ lọ. Ẹ má dẹrù. Ẹ má pa Àfọ̀njá kẹ́ wá fi Álímì sórí ipò. Ẹjọ́ rí yín ó pè. Kóòsì ẹ ṣé púpọ̀ o, Olódùmarè wà pẹ̀lú wa o.